Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over some Sonic the Hedgehog penguin action figures with Pecky and Giant Pecky, plus different variants of Pecky from Jakks Pacific. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the orange variant of Pecky, the little small penguin guy we all know and love. On the top we have the Sonic logo and Pecky. On the bottom we have legalese and a barcode. On one side we got Pecky with some more legalese on the bottom, and Pecky over here looking cute and adorable. And on the back we have more figures in the wave, including some of my favorites in the line. Now let's take a look at Pecky, orange variant. Pecky's head sculpt looks adorable. I love how this looks. The eyes are really cute and that tuft of hair is nice, as well as the paint on the beak. And look at those little chubby cheeks over there on the side. It's so adorable. And on the back we do have a little code thing, as well as some scratching for some reason. I'm not sure why that's there. It's kind of a bummer. But all in all, the head sculpt looks nice, a good shape. It's all done in black. And yeah, it's very cute, I gotta say. And we do get a swivel going all the way around over here. Very nicely done for this cute little Pecky. And the body and legs, if you can call them that, are done nicely too. I do like the paint here, but it's not that great on the side, which is kind of a shame. A little bit of overspray. This is it's kind of the same though on this side too. I do like how it swoops down though. That's very nicely done. Looking pretty good, at least in concept, but execution not really. And there is some legal hairs in the back too. It's kind of a bummer. The tail pokes out nicely and looks really cute and adorable, I gotta say. It's very nice body with just, it could use some better paint on that. The flippers are very nice as well. I love these and they're adorable. Very teardrop shaped with a little bit of sort of flanging back over here, but it's still pretty okay. And the flippers do have some rotation, or at least a little bit of side to side and a little bit of up and down, but yeah, rotating, yeah, it's pretty okay. Going out a little bit and then going back a little bit as well. Going all the way around, yeah, you can get all the way around. I'm just being very delicate and careful. I don't want to wreck. This is kind of a rare figure. And the other side has the same kind of joint manipulation as the previous. You can swivel it around, so that works out nicely. But going into the feet, they look really nice from the top. They look really great from the bottom. They just don't move at all, and that's kind of a bummer on that. As a result, it's hard to get him to really stand all that well sometimes, and yeah, he'll stand on camera, but off camera he won't. And all in all, while Pecky is really cute, there just really isn't much substance to the figure, which is a shame, because I really love little animal friends, and it's a bummer that they can't be more articulated or just better done. And Pecky also comes with another ring. I have a billion of these, actually just probably like around 100 or so. I like keeping it around that. Yeah, this is fine. I do like the little hole in here. It's a good ring to add to your collection of rings you have. Whoop. And here is the box for the yellow variant of Pecky. I gotta say it looks nice, but it's pretty much the same as the previous, just this Pecky is yellow instead of orange on the beak and flippers. The sculpt for Pecky's face is done the same as the previous. I would not have minded an orange shock of hair. That would have been great and a nice little, tribute to the other Pecky. It does look pretty nice. There are some paint imperfections on the eyes, a little bit though, I think I saw it initially, but maybe they were just double vision or something. Ooh. But actually, yeah, right over here, there's a little bit of overspray, so that's kind of a bummer on that. But yeah, it's a nice head sculpt, all things considered. The legalese in the back is the same as previous, and you can swivel this also. It's fine. And the body is painted much better this time around, although a little bit of fuzz over here, which is kind of a bummer. I'm not sure why they do that, but yeah, I don't like it. Shoot, it could be better, dang it. The feet are much more pronounced, and they're a little bit sort of off kilter, a little bit flailing a little bit up rather than to the ground, and it kind of adds for a little bit of just like weight distribution issues here and there with the wobbling. And the articulation's the same for these. They're kind of annoying this time around, at least. They're just annoying joints and they're really small. I mean, yeah, small fingers will play with this, but there's adult collectors too, so just look out for us. The other side does the same, and yeah, there's no articulation on this. The legalese is on the back. It's the same thing. Honestly, I prefer the orange one. And once again, yellow Pecky comes with the ring also. Nice to add your collection of rings or just place on some kind of stand. Whoop! But big Pecky's coming to town right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Here is the box for Giant Pecky, looking really great. I love the paint on this one. It looks so nice, as well as the Eggman stand. We have logos over here, Sonic up over there, a sign over here, accessory included, and it's articulated, looking awesome over there. And on the back, we have legalese, the rest of the figures in the wave, points of articulation, as well as a bio over here, and more logos at top. Now let's take a look at Giant Pecky. Giant Pecky's head sculpt reminds me of like every owl I've seen in every animation, so yeah, there's that. The small beak, the puffed out cheeks, yeah, it looks pretty good, and the orange is nice too. It's really hard to see where the beak would like split here. That's kind of a bummer. There should have been a little more sculpt there on the bottom for the jaw. And these yellow stripes on the sides, as well as the tufts of hair, make me think that this is a macaroni penguin, which is pretty awesome because I love macaroni, I love penguins, and I love the color orange. This is just great. The eyes are nicely shaped. I think the pupils could be a little bit more in line. This is a little bit low and drooping up to the side. This one's fine, but this one needs a little bit of work. And also, what is that up there? Zooming in, the glue is kind of bad holding the hair onto the figure. Yeah, it's not that great, but easy to overlook, honestly. And I'm going to overlook it because I've seen like 3 or 4 of these and they've all been worse. So the back of the head looks really nice. At least just it's pure black. At least I kind of would have liked it to be no striping on the back, you know, just you could just focus on this. Almost Goomba-like, kind of funny. And going back to the front for articulation, we get a swivel here and a little bit of up and down, a little bit of not really even at all, just side to side. That's basically it, but it's still pretty good for this figure, and I like the head sculpt a lot. The body applies the same principles to this Pecky as the smaller Peckies, and yeah, it is a kind of sloping down thing that looks really good, and the paint is excellent on this one. I like it a lot. There's like a tiny bit of mismatch over here, I think. No, not really, maybe. I don't know. Nah, not really at all. I'm just seeing things, and the tail looks nice and cute too. Kind of small though, and it all just looks wonderful. I think the paint on here is really nice compared to the head. Yeah, it's just excellent with this, and the body sculpt is great and big and fat, and just all the black, the white. It's just simple. It's very easy. I like it a lot. And the flippers have this giant joint over here that's kind of crazy. It looks really awesome though. I do like how the flippers look, and there's no real way to hold anything. A peg would have been great for the rings. That'd be nice to see. And they do articulate going up this far and down this far. It's really good to see, and you also get an all the way around for this. That's excellent. And zooming out farther just so you could see, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing on the other side, but mirrored, looking really great. All in all, very nice articulation on this, if a bit simple, but I like it simple. I don't mind it. And look at these little happy feet. Ironically, a movie I don't really like all that much, but these feet are really cute. I like this a lot. They're very nicely done. They're sort of star-shaped in a way, or at least star-pointed. Very nice on that. The backs of the feet look nice too, and it's just pretty good. It's just nice little penguin webbed feet. It's nothing really much you'd want more. And the articulation is nice over here. You get a good swivel over here as well as up and down. A little bit of side to side maybe, or just up and down from the side. Yeah, that kind of works well, and then there goes the bottom. And for the last accessory, we get this Eggman sign you can spin, and it's still Eggman. I wish there was Sonic on the other side, like the Fang 2-pack, but yeah, that would have been great. And just like in the game, Sonic running by the sign means that you've saved this giant Pecky, and that works out really well. And also the giant Pecky's little friends, smaller Peckies, that's adorable over there. And coupled with the 2 rings, getting all these together makes for a pretty nice little setup. The small Pecky stands at about 1 3/4 to 2 inches tall or so. The giant Pecky is about 4 1/4 inches tall or so, and the sign is about 3.5 inches tall or so. Next to 2.5-inch Mario and Sonic, 4-inch Mario and Sonic, Nendoroid Tails and Jada Toys Mega Man, Jakks Pacific Movie Sonic and Homer Simpson, SH Figuarts Yoshi and Bionicle Gift with Purchase Toa-Tahu, Minecraft Movie Jack Black Steve and 6-inch Jakks Pacific Knuckles, Hasbro Marvel Legends Animated Series Spider-Man and G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes, and Jazzwares Pikachu and the Metroid Dread Samus Aran. And I'll see you all tomorrow bright and early for a Metroid Prime 4 live stream. Overall, a plucky platoon of Pecky penguins. The 2.5-inch Peckies are really cute. I do think they're a little bit undercooked as far as articulation. They could use some foot articulation, but it's still fine by me, I guess. What's more interesting about them, aside from the fact that they're penguins, and I love penguins, are the feet as well as the beak being different colors on each of them. That's really interesting, and I had to track them both down to see what they're like, and all in all, orange one's better. And giant Pecky's really cute too. I love to see some more of the giant animal buddies you find at the end of every level in Sonic Superstars, so that'd be really cool to get for the collection. And starting with penguins, it's definitely got me on board, and I just love how this giant Pecky looks. He isn't the best figure, he isn't the worst figure, but he's somewhere in sort of a high middle scenario. And the accessories for the figures are fine. I do think the rings are pretty cool, giving them both to Sonic is nice, as well as that sign, but I think it should be double-sided instead of just single-sided twice. So if you're a fan of Penguins, Peckies, or Sonic the Hedgehog, then you'll love these. They're really great. I would highly recommend them because they're very cute and adorable, and they flesh out the Sonic universe with characters we don't really see too often, so it's nice to have these guys. But make no mistake, these plucky penguins make a perfect pairing for a happy hedgehog. So which Pecky here is your favorite? Orange, yellow, or giant? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.